There comes a time in every age when darkness looms over the world, threatening to consume all that is good, all that is pure. Chaos rises, morality fades, and the balance of existence teeters on the edge of destruction. The forces of evil grow bolder, twisting reality into something unrecognizable, turning people against each other and drowning the world in fear. In these moments of crisis, when all hope seems lost, the universe does not remain silent. It reaches out, searching for those who can stand against the tide, those whose very existence has been woven into the fabric of destiny. These are the chosen ones, individuals hand-picked by the divine, by forces beyond human comprehension, to rise when others fall, to stand firm when the world trembles. And today, that calling has come to you. You may not see yourself as extraordinary. You may have spent your life feeling lost, wandering through existence without fully understanding your place. You have questioned why you face struggles that others do not. Why do you endure pain that seems endless? Why do you feel like an outsider, someone who does not quite fit into the mold that society expects? These questions are not random, and neither is your suffering. Every challenge, every battle, every tear you have shed was not meaningless. They were trials, meant to shape you, to forge you into something greater. For the chosen ones are never given an easy path. Their souls must be tested, their spirits strengthened, for the mission ahead demands more than just strength. It demands unshakable willpower. Look around you. The world is on the brink of transformation. Forces of darkness work tirelessly to corrupt the hearts of men, to twist truth into lies, to spread despair where there should be hope. People grow colder, turning away from kindness, forgetting the sacred bonds that once united them. And yet, even in the midst of all this, a whisper calls out, a voice that only a few can hear. It is the voice of destiny, the voice of the divine, summoning its warriors, its protectors. And if you are hearing these words, then you are one of them. You were not placed in this world by accident. You were born with a purpose, a responsibility to stand against the darkness, to awaken others, to be the beacon of light that will guide humanity back to its true path. But why you? What makes you different from the billions of others who walk this earth? It is not wealth, power, or status that defines a chosen one. It is the fire within, the unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken. It is the quiet strength that carries you forward, even when the weight of the world feels unbearable. If you have ever felt an invisible force guiding you through impossible situations, if you have ever sensed that your life was meant for something greater, then you have already begun your journey. The signs have always been there. You just needed to see them. And now, the time has come to decide. Will you answer the call, or will you turn away? Will you step into the role you were born for, or will you allow the darkness to consume everything? This is not a story from myths or legends. This is reality. The world needs warriors, not in the form of soldiers with weapons, but in the form of those who possess wisdom, courage, and unwavering faith. The world does not need another ruler. It needs a guardian. It does not seek a conqueror. It seeks a protector. And that protector is you. Others like you exist, scattered across the world, drawn by the same divine force. They too feel the calling, waiting for the moment when they must rise. That moment is now. The question remains, will you embrace your destiny, or will you let the world fall? The choice is in your hands. The moment you accept your calling, everything changes. The life you once knew, the routines, the expectations, the ordinary struggles, suddenly seem insignificant compared to the greater mission ahead. You begin to see the world differently, as if a veil has been lifted, revealing the hidden battle that has always raged beneath the surface of existence. The forces of darkness are not just myths or symbols of human corruption. They are real, insidious, and ever-growing. They manifest in ways both seen and unseen, lurking in the shadows, manipulating minds, poisoning souls and leading humanity towards self-destruction. They thrive on fear, division, and despair, feeding off the weaknesses of those who remain blind to their presence. But as a chosen one, you are no longer blind. You are awakening to the truth, and with that truth comes great responsibility. This journey is not for the faint of heart. The path ahead will test every fiber of your being. You will face trials that seem impossible, enemies that appear undefeatable, and moments of doubt that will shake you to your core. The world will not readily accept the presence of a chosen one, for those in power do not want change. The darkness that rules in secret will do everything in its power to silence you, to break your spirit before you can rise. You will be ridiculed, misunderstood, and even feared by those who cannot comprehend the battle unfolding before them. But know this: you were never meant to walk an easy road. Every chosen one throughout history has faced resistance, for the greatest warriors are always forged in the fires of adversity. You may wonder, what power do I truly have? The answer is not in weapons, not in material strength, but in something far greater: the power of awakening. The ability to see through the illusions of this world, to recognize the deception, to awaken others who have long been asleep. Knowledge is your greatest weapon, and faith is your shield. The darkness thrives on ignorance and fear, but you carry the light of truth within you. When you embrace this, nothing can stand against you. You will find others like you, those who have also heard the call, those who have been waiting for a sign that they are not alone. Together, you will rise. Together, you will push back the forces that seek to enslave humanity. But there is still one crucial question. Are you ready to fight for the world, even if it means standing alone? The battle is not just external, it is internal as well. The greatest enemy you will ever face is the doubt within you, the fear that whispers that you are not strong enough, not wise enough, not worthy enough. But that is the greatest lie of all. If you were not worthy, you would not have been chosen. If you were not strong enough, you would not have survived the trials that have shaped you until now. This is your moment, your purpose, your destiny. The time to act is now, for the darkness will not wait. The world needs you before it is too late. The final battle is not fought in distant lands or against visible enemies. It is fought within you. The greatest war is the one between light and darkness inside your own soul. The forces of fear, doubt, and despair will try to break you, convincing you that you are not strong enough, not wise enough, not capable of making a difference. But here is the truth. You were chosen because you already have everything you need. The power has always been within you, waiting for the moment you would finally believe in it. The world does not need more people who seek power for themselves. It needs those who understand that true strength comes from sacrifice, wisdom, and an unshakable belief in something greater than themselves. You were never alone on this journey. Others like you exist, spread across the world, each playing their part in this divine plan. Some are warriors, fighting against injustice. Some are healers, mending the broken hearts of humanity. Some are messengers, speaking the truth when others remain silent. And some, like you, are awakening, stepping into their roles as protectors of the light. The world may not recognize you yet. People may resist the truth, clinging to their illusions, afraid to see what lies beneath. But your purpose is not to seek validation. It is to ignite change, to awaken those who are ready, to stand firm even when you stand alone. The darkness will not disappear overnight. The battle will not end in a single moment. But with every act of courage, every soul you awaken, every truth you reveal, the tide begins to shift. You are part of something far greater than yourself, a force that cannot be controlled, silenced, or defeated. No matter how strong the darkness may seem, it will never overcome the light. And you, as a chosen one, are that light. So now, the final question remains. Will you fully embrace your destiny? Will you rise knowing that the world's fate depends on those who dare to fight for it? The choice has always been yours, and now it is time to decide.